Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are returning. It is smashing to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are gonna have to change plans slightly. We were gonna reallocate everything from the second but last video. We have been saving in here all of our pennies. We have 318. And we were going to leave some things. We were also going to leave our little binder, our mini money binder. But silly me, I forgot that my home insurance is due. I thought it was the 15th of June. I have it up on the calendar here. But no, it's the 15th of May. So lucky I caught it. But I had a really high quote from my contents insurance provider. So I phoned them up on the off chance, and actually they halved it. So we have some more money to find. So we've got all our categories in here and what's going to each. So we shall do that. But also we're going to empty the rest of it in here. We're going to empty everything out in here as well. And we're just going to reallocate the lot. So yeah, I've got £55 to find, which is not bad at all, because I think what did I pay last year? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's just me sorting out some stuff. So yeah, let's empty it all out, count it all up, and then reallocate it. So we have this here already. Let's count it again. The pound coins I do not mind at all, because I play a lot of my games in pound coins, so that is all good. Let's just give this a little count. So yeah, we're going to empty everything, and then we are going to start completely afresh again. Hello, if you're new here, my budgeting month is from mid-month to mid-month. So this is actually my end of month now. So yeah, it's bill paying and unstuffing time. So that will be the next video. But yeah, we've got to find some extra money. So we're going to empty our saving challenges to find it. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81. Let's put that in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 92. Sorry, my ring keeps falling off. And then we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 3. Hope that's right. Let's just count that again. Oh, my fingers, honestly, I'm so sorry. I put a haul video up yesterday. I did a massive Etsy haul. That's probably going to be my yearly one now. I don't really shop on Etsy all the time. I just do like one big haul, and I think I might have made mine for the year. Anyway, my nails looked awful, and I'm so sorry. I'm doing so much gardening at the moment. My pepper garden is coming along, but I had to hedge trim a lot of stuff. So I've recorded it all. So yeah, you'll be getting some gardening videos, I promise. I know I keep promising them, but yeah, so apologies for my nails. I have done them a bit, but I really need like a nice manicure. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. Yeah, right. So that's 3. And then we've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. I know I had about £20 extra in here. So 25, 40, 25, 30. Goodness me. There we go. 35, 38. Okay. Right, so that's all good. I think what we're going to do as well is everything but Oscar's is going to come out as well. So if we count up young man's, where is he? Let's find my lad. Where is he? This is just for like prosthetics and stuff like that. Oh, he's in the other one, isn't he? So, right, we're just gonna start again, I think, with everything. That way I don't have to go into any of my home binder because, you know, basically it's all in here. So we'll leave that to one side for now. So I'm going to take everything out so we know where it is, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, so home ed, and which I've just got some stuff for, so that doesn't matter. If you saw my haul yesterday, I've already used that, so we won't count that. Emergency, I only had 2 on there, so that's fine. And my free prepper savings, go and grab this. This is free in my Etsy shop to download. I have just done my prepper bits for this month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we've got about £16 in there, which I'm going to leave in, but everything else can come out because obviously prepping and is one of our priorities at the moment. Stocking up our shelves, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave £16 coins in here, and everything else is starting again. So that's okay. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah, right. So let's use some of these pound coins up, and this can stay in here. 15, 16, right. So we will just leave that in the back, and everything else can be started again. So that's that one done. So that's fine. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take everything out of here as well, and we are going to count this up. If you are new to my channel, this folder, I'll put that in the front so we know where that is. If you're new to my channel, this folder I get emptied every now and again. I'm not sure if we've emptied it yet, but basically it's my mini money. I did a whole video on it. So anything that I save from side hustling, anything that I sell, any money left over from groceries, any money left over from home education, anything goes in here, because these are the categories that I can't fund with my weekly cash stuff in because I don't have enough. So I thought of a way of doing it, but yeah, it means that I'm going to have to empty this as well. So, oh my goodness, there are a lot of pound coins in here. Let's get my little bowl out, and we'll put you in there, all of you, and hopefully that should be easier. Yeah, never be afraid to use pound coins. Never be ashamed to use them either. I stick them in everything. It's just sometimes, you know, you haven't got anything but pound coins left, and because we go out and about a lot, I do find myself with a lot of pound coins. I just go and change them up at my local I was going to say bank now. We haven't had a bank for years in this village. In my little post office, and they're extremely grateful for them. So I just bag them up in the denominations, and yeah, they are grateful for them. Right, then we're going to have to go through and see what is supposed to be going to what. Yeah. Because I'm going to have to borrow some out of this. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, right, I'm going to count this and I will be back. Okay, so we've got exactly £80 here. So I am thinking that, I mean, some of these, I mean, the staycation, that would almost cover it. The only thing is I'm really hesitant to take anything out of here because this is a folder that I really wanted to complete, because these are all the things that I don't get money for, so that I don't allocate any money for anyway. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this, and we're going to stick with what we've got. Now I can see now here that Garden's got 60. Well, Garden owes me a lot of money because I went to the garden centre last week, so I'm going to have to be unstuffing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of here, and yeah, I'm going to leave all the rest of this because I would like to finish this binder at some point, and it's useless sort of emptying it just to pay something like that when there's more than enough money here. So let's do that. Yes, we U-turned. Thank you for coming with me. We U-turned, yeah, because I've got, yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, we're gonna make do with what we've got, and if we haven't got lots to spend in some categories, then so be it. I mean, there's over £300 there. If I can't find £50, there's something wrong with me, isn't there? Okay, right. And yes, so I have got a £5 and some pound coins left over from my shop yesterday. So what we will do is, if like this one is £29, then what we will do is we will just knock it up to 30. Okay, right, so let's, for instance, take £60 in gardening. Let's put that in to, I'm going to have to use some of these £5 notes up as well, aren't I? Let's put that in, and I think what we're going to do is, because I have bought everything in garden, and I believe I've got some money in garden. So if I've got £40 in garden, what I will do is I'll take the home insurance money out of garden, because I'm up and running. Oh yeah, right, okay. So garden is going to get slightly less. Garden is going to get 5, and therein pays for my home insurance. So that can go back to bank. Amazing. So let's put that in there. So that's garden. Yeah, because I really don't want to pull out of that mini money. I want to, you know, it to rumble along in the background, so we get all those little categories that I never get any money for, just to have something. So yeah, and we've still got a lot left. So we've done that one. This one's by Plan, Budget, Repeat, by the way. And when I do the cash but cute method, whereby you've got an allocated pound amount for each icon, but our lovely Nikki, she just does a pound an icon, and she's exactly right. It is a great challenge as well then, and it gives you quite a lot. Right, so this can go back to bank. Right, so let's see if I've done it properly, shall we? Right, so let's do Christmas first of all then, seeing as we are here. So Christmas is, I don't need my little pad and pen now, so I shall put those over to the side. Okay, right. Let's add some into our lovely. Okay, so we are, and from spring we are going to put in 45 and 9, which is 54, I believe. So let's get a pound out actually and make that 55. So we are going to put £55 in there. So what I won't do is that, but what I will do is 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55. Right, so that is going into Christmas. So now our total is 262. So this is just literally, I have between 20 and 40 pounds to plough into savings challenges. So in the last, was that 8-9 weeks, I think it was. So we've saved another £50. This is alongside all my usual cash stuffings for that. So what I will do is I will just, these are all from Kaz at Cornishmore Crafts, but the zips are broke and I will not throw them out. So I'm going to put that in there and we will game day that. I've got Festive Friday, probably next Friday, so we can see what we're saving for Christmas and how we're doing. So that's Christmas done. There we go. And that was from Stealing the Mince Pies. Oh, Keeping Tabs on the Mince Pies. Sorry, Stealing Them. By the Queen Bee Makes. And this is Budget Stuff Saves Nutcracker Saving. So pretty. So yeah. Right, so that's those two done. Let's put my £55 over there properly. Okay, right, so another one that we want to do is our home binder. This is quite important. Where I'm going to put it in my home binder, I don't know. I thought about putting it in, maybe putting some in electrical. Because we got all our preps and stuff. I have emptied those, by the way. Those are spent. I did this month. I'm not going anywhere. So I didn't do a Home Bargains haul. I just got, I took the £60 out and I got an extra Tesco shop. So I will show you that. Probably for a while there'll be no comments underneath it, which is fine because I get a whole host of nasty comments as well. So whatever, it doesn't bother me if there's no comments on it. That way bots and things can't get on it as well. So, home furnishings, I'll put an extra £1 in as well. Home furnishings, let's put, right, okay. So what have we got? We've got £30 to spend there, so let's do that. I might have to change some of this up, you know. 10 in home furnishings, which gives us £40 in there now. Then we've got £10 going into tech and office. At the moment I've got enough paint and stuff. So what have we got going in here? So we've got 10 as well going into here. So let's cross off 2 more. This is our tech fund. My iPhone 8, if you saw my video yesterday about my new weight loss binder from Budget Stuff Save, I've got as a new phone for when I reach my goal. My phone is badly lagging. I will put up with it because I do not want to buy one. I have an old iPhone 8. So yeah, I'm trying desperately to make it last. But it may not last. But I would only get another one like it. So, right, so there's 45 in tech and office. But I might have to start beefing this one up, and I might have to give it a savings challenge category all of its own next month. So I might do that as well. And white goods and electricals. We all know what takes my emergency fund away, and that's usually something for the house. So we'll get another, let's get another £10 in there. So that's our £30 done. And then we'll change that out. So we've got £80 in here now, so that is amazing. That's cool. So I'm just going to save for the first appliance. So probably the most expensive one would be a fridge freezer, I should imagine. I think washing machine I originally thought of, but I think fridge freezer probably the most expensive electrical item in your kitchen. Not sure. Anyway, so yes, there we go. So thank you to Cat of the Queen Bee Makes for this one as well. This was her pink box. This was in her pink box. This was sell, sort and refresh. So that was £30. So I will put that to the side as well now. So we've done that one. Okay, kid's birthday. Let's do that one. That one's really important. So we've got £35 to go into the kids' birthdays. Mine and my youngest until the end of the year. This is for my two that are oldest, and they're in the middle of the summer. one's at the middle, one's at the end. So coming up fast, coming up fast. So we need £200 each plus money for takeaway, party, whatever. Usually it's just a takeaway and we gather all the family. So right, so kid's birthday is now got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 5. So I've got enough for the one that's coming up now, because I will start getting his stuff next month. He's my oldest. He is going to be 23. Goodness me, that makes me sound old. 23. No way. Right, so there we go. We're going to put that one in there. So that was Cat the Queen Bee Makes as well. Some of these I'm going to use again. Some of them will be replaced by some of what was in my Etsy haul. But I mean, a lot of them is going to be used again, I think. Right, so we've got Treat Your Debt, which for us was mini money. So we got £40 on this mini money to go in this binder. This is what I mean. I don't want to pull it out to put stuff back in to pay for other stuff. So I think I've done the right thing. Yeah. So what we need out of here is £40. So we need £40 to go in the front because we haven't allocated it yet. So this is where I'm going to use some of these. Okay, so there's 20 in there, and another 20 makes 40. So this is what we're doing. We can play mini money next week now. So that is amazing as well. So these are all from Cat the Queen Bee Makes. As you can see, this was all from her pink box that I bought in February. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. And they're still on her website now, but this is supposed to be for debt, but I thought it was lovely, so I'm using them for other things as well. So that's mini money done. Now we've got some money in mini money, we can do some more challenges in there. Then we've got £20 for week 5. So let's do that. Week 5, Emily, week 5. Week 5. So this next month, the month of June, the middle of June, is going to be our week 5 again. So we need money to cover the first part of the bills and then food shop. So we've got 20, 30, 40 in here. Looks like that one was 20. So week 5, Cat the Queen Bee Makes, we did 5 extra ones more time, so that's 20. So now we've got 20, 40, 50, 60 in there. So I will adjust the tracker for that. Actually, I need to wipe this. This is also recently changed my logo, had a little bit of a refresh. So I did a free savings challenge. There is a dashboard and a little, I don't think you can see that, all the little autumn leaves have got numbers on them, and each side is 25, so I just double-sided mine, so that's 50. I will update mine and then we will start again. So that's coming up. That's going to be a priority for the next 4 weeks, just so we've got enough to cover. And then I think the next one is September, and then I think there is another one in November. So I'm going to have to work it into my budget somewhere whereby we have a week 5 going. So yeah, right, so there's that one. That's Cat the Queen Bee Makes again. That's our ice cream one. That's that one done. Right, let's do staycation, and then whatever is left can go into my self-care binder. Staycation is for spending money for my daughter when we go up and get her at uni next month. She's gone so far north that we are going to have to stay the night. I mean, you could do it in one day, but it's like, what, 6 or 7 hours up and 6 or 7 hours down. That's just not enough time to pack her up and bring her down. So we need spending money and also whatever else that revolves, petrol costs. So 10, 25, 35, 45 and 50. So if we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in that, I know we had extra. We had about £20 extra. So what I'm going to do is 10, 20, 35. I'm going to put that into week 5 in a minute. Right, so what I'm going to do is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it into Pages binder. And that way I know it's in there. This is my family binder. There we go. This is not their birthdays. They've all got little binders as well. Most of their stuff is done digitally. You know what kids these days are like. They want everything digitally, which is fine. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I'm just going to put that in there. And then that will help towards moving costs for next month. It just seems so pointless to move everything out to be like back in September. Do you know what I mean? I know one of you lovelies told me that your daughter gets a storage unit up there. Unfortunately, there's a small storage unit within like 20 miles of the place. And also she hasn't really got any friends that, because they're all from wherever this is, they're all from up there. So yeah, they're all from that part of the country. So there's no one really to share with, which is a shame. I think there's one boy that she does classes with on her course. He comes from Exeter, so he has to go further south than us. But yeah, she is pretty far south considering where she is and what she's doing. So it's a long way, but it is the best place for a course, I have to say. So 10, 20, 30. Excuse me if I nudge you. I'm on the shelf. I don't keep this one out. This was also by Cat at the Cream Bee Makes. And we will be doing some new challenges for that. So what I will do is I will just put that in there. And we will reallocate that another time because I have to do a weight update. All of my weight stuff now. I've got my weight loss binder and all of my lovely bits from Lily Rain Designs to do my weight and to track everything. And from Budget Stuff Save, my lovely binder. We've got a lot of work to do, so there we go. So there's £30 in Galentine's. Right, so that can now sit in there. That's going back to the bank because that's needed badly. By the time you see this, that'll be in the bank. So we've got all of these that we've completed, and I think what I'm going to do with the overage is 10, 20, 35 is, I'm just going to put it in week 2, 5. Oh. Dearie me, it's been a long week. I've been across county so many times it's ridiculous. So let's pop it in here because this is where it's needed. We'll need this in 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So let's see what we've got in our week 5 now. So it's 20, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. Oh, see, that made a massive difference. So we've got 95 in here now. That's amazing. I do owe it a couple of quid from like rounding up, but we'll sort out the change after. So there we go. That is 2 months of saving, and that's literally just allocating, whoops, whatever I can to it. My Christmas binder's always got murder on its mind, which reminds me, I am doing our lovely murder mystery as we talk. So a couple of you have asked me, yeah, we're going to do Midsummer Murder, but yeah, that is like 9 weeks of savings. So I mean, that's not bad considering that's not been allocated. You know, that's just what it is. I'll just put it in here. I do have £5 in left over in food, so I'll just squidgy that out. So there we go. I'll put that in there. That can go back to the bank today, and then I'll just put the £5 in gas meter instead. That'll be fine. Just so if we need anything over the weekend, we've got that. Don't think I showed my receipts or anything, did I? No, it's fine. Right, okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all the lovely creators. We have finally emptied this. I don't think I'm going to be doing it for 2 weeks next time. I think I'm 2 months, sorry. I think I'm just going to be doing it at the end of every month. And yeah, we'll reallocate it. Maybe we'll see how it goes. I did really like doing this because it is bigger amounts, like, you know, £30 into the home binder and all is amazing, and £50 for Pages Fund is also amazing. And even though we had to take some out of this, that £60 is still amazing for the garden. So yeah, I am really pleased with it. So let me know how your saving challenges are going. If you get anything out of these videos, I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe. That would be amazing. Leave me a comment down below, even if it's just an emoji like some of you send me. It is much appreciated, and I love you all. Thank you all for doing that. Let's say our serenity prayer together, which is: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I will see you tomorrow for our first cash stuff in for me for May, June, which is bonkers that we're nearly in June already. Yeah, that would be cash stuff in week 1 for me, and that will be up tomorrow morning. Love you all. God bless you all. God bless your families, and I will see you soon on Autumn Budgets. See you later, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye.